Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and this is my huge dog, Lagatha.
Doggy plays Apex Legends. Doggy eat, le cuisant. Doggy likes to make, the shit after eat, le cuisant. Doggy.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and this is my huge dog, Lagatha, who is a Great Pyrenees. But anyways, today we are going to be talking about Apex Legends collection events and what we can be expecting for Season 19. We're also going to go over what heirlooms we can be expecting, if any, and then we're also going to go ahead and give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, Lagatha, take it away. So we're nearing the end of Season 18. We have one last collection event. We know it's going to be the Doppelganger one, and it's going to feature the new Revenant Prestige skin with the unique finisher, the skydive trail, and so on and so forth. But next season, we're going to go ahead and look at what we can be expecting. Now, as most people know, it is most likely going to be titled Ragnarok, as the code name right now is RAG. Of course, that is short for something. It could always be Rage as well, but Ragnarok personally probably sounds like the best title of a season, especially following that of Resurrection. Or maybe it would go Ragnarok first and then Resurrection. I don't know how they decide to do this stuff. Regardless, Hypermist did let us know a couple of things. One, there will be a Rag Army event, which will feature a Flatline, Wraith, Peacekeeper, Devotion, Horizon, and Valk epic skins. There will be a second collection event called Rag B, which will feature 301, R99, 2 Octane skins, a Seer, Mirage, Spitfire, L-Star, Car, and Mad Maggie, also all in the epics, and a Rag Knight, which will feature an updated RE45 and Catalyst epic, along with the Alternator, Prowler, Pathfinder, Ballistic, and Caustic epics. Now, the question though is, with those 3 different events, obviously one is going to be a prestige skin, one will be an actual heirloom, and one will be an heirloom recolor most likely. What can we be expecting? Well, in terms of heirlooms, obviously the next 2 up would be Newcastle or Mad Maggie. However, that's going off of a release order, and we know Apex Legends doesn't typically do that. I would more likely think that they probably have a pretty good concept for Catalyst ready to go. And it makes sense because if you look at the pick rates, Catalyst actually is number 1 above both Mad Maggie and Newcastle. Catalyst sits at 4%, Mad Maggie at 3%, and Newcastle at 1.2%. This also goes into the fact that in ALGS, Catalyst has the highest pick rate. So it means at some point she's probably going to receive a nerf, very similar to the way that Valkyrie and Seer did, as they were both very top picks in ALGS, but they both got their heirloom before that actually ended up happening. Now, there's a cool design actually someone made and put up on YouTube. I'll leave the link down in the description if you guys want to see it, but it's a ferrofluid staff heirloom, which makes a lot of sense as Catalyst is known as a witch, and so having a kind of magical staff with the crescent moon and then have some kind of interaction with ferrofluid would be pretty cool. I believe the creator is going to work on actually making it animated at some point. All they have right now is basically a showcase of what it would look like. Keep in mind, this is definitely not 100% confirmed, nor do we even know if Catalyst is next, but if I were to put my money on it, it would make a lot of sense, and it's one of the easier ones to make, and it would be the thing that Respawn would want to capitalize on in terms of profit. Now, there are 2 other events that will be going on, as we know of, that will feature a prestige skin. Seemingly, the prestige skins have no order whatsoever, releasing with Bloodhound, Bangalore, then Wraith, and then going to Caustic, but then flipping way ahead to Valkyrie, who came in Season 9, and then now back to Revenant with his season at Season 4. Personally, with all the Titanfall teasers coming out, as we have been getting hints with the release dates, I actually have a very special theory that I think the next prestige skin will most likely be for Ashe, as she is a character from Titanfall 2. My other thought would have been Valkyrie, as she has some relations to Titanfall 2, but the simple fact of the matter is she already has a prestige skin. Ashe would make a lot of sense if this season is tying with all the teasers and being based around Titanfall, but it's going to be one of those things we have to just wait and see. The last one would be the heirloom recolor, and personally, there have actually been some leaks that Bloodhound is the next one up. The season, like I said, is most likely called Ragnarok, and Bloodhound having Norse mythology would make a lot of sense, as he is the second oldest heirloom with Wraith, and if the season does have a little bit to do with the character of Bloodhound, it would make sense to give him an heirloom recolor, but other than that, there's been no specific order as it went Wraith to Revenant, so it really could just be whatever ends up selling, but I do believe that it is going to tie with what the season's theme is around, which also we do know there will be another event for the Christmas time. We don't know if it'll be a store sale. It most likely will, very similar to what Halloween is this year, but you'll be able to see a Seer, Ashe, and Valkyrie epic skin for her Christmas events, and I'm just hoping they do an updated Winter Express mode and not the same one that we get every single year, very similar to how they upgraded this year's Halloween mode. Let me know down below, do you guys also have a giant big dog? What do you guys think about the collection events, and what heirloom would you guys like to see? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. This dog is so freaking heavy.